Traveling is a means to success. Do subscribe Travel and Taste channel and like videos. For further videos, stay connected. Top traditional Portugal foods and dishes to try when you are in Portugal. Portugal is a small nation, but it has a lot to offer despite its size. The sun shines on this country 300 days a year. It has a fascinating history, a unique culture, a beautiful landscape, and, most importantly, tasty food. Portuguese food is some of the best in Europe. There are a lot of dishes made with cod, seafood, cured meats, and cheese. There is also great bread and an endless number of regional sweets. Portugal has a vibrant and varied cuisine full of Mediterranean ingredients and flavors. It is also known for making great wines, olive oil, and olives. Here are top traditional dishes you should try on your next trip to Portugal. Arroz de Pato, duck rice. Aside from pork, duck rice is considered to be one of Portugal's finest examples of meat preparation. This dish is a harmonious union of succulent duck that has been boiled and shredded, which is then placed on a bed of Carolino rice that has been prepared with duck stock, onions, and garlic. After a brief baking period, the dish is topped with spicy chorizo sausage and served with orange slices. It originated in Alentejo, as do a great many of Portugal's heartier meals, but it gained popularity quite fast throughout the rest of the country. Arroz Doce. Arroz Doce is a traditional dish from our grandmother's era, and each family has its unique recipe. Rice cooked in milk or water with a dash of lemon, eggs, and a cinnamon stick is needed to make this dish creamy. The hot or cold dessert can have cinnamon sprinkled on top. Arroz Doce is typically prepared for special events, such as Christmas, birthday parties, or family reunions. Anyone can make it at any time because it is so simple. It's the ultimate in cozy comfort food. Francesinha. This delicious Portuguese version of a hot cheese and ham sandwich was made in Porto. It looked like a French croque-monsieur. Between two slices of bread, several layers of different kinds of meat, such as linguiça, roast beef, and sausage. A lot of cheese and one egg cover the whole thing. A hot, spicy tomato and beer sauce is poured on top to melt the cheese. This sauce is served on the side. This is one of Portugal's most famous sandwiches and a favorite dish from the city of Porto. Caldo Verde. Caldo Verde, a classic Portuguese soup composed of potatoes, onions, cabbage, and chorizo pieces, is a staple at many celebrations. It's excellent for a quick meal or a starter before the main entree. The soup's origins can be traced back to farmers, who made a broth out of the ingredients they had on hand. Cornbread is traditionally served with green broth in Portugal. Pão De Ló. This is the most famous Portuguese cake served in most pastry shops wrapped in parchment paper during the holidays. Pão De Ló is still made in a clay pot in some of the most traditional shops. In Portugal, you can sample a wide range of cakes, ranging from light and moist in the core to dense and dry ones in the center. Sponge cake is a simple, dense dessert that goes well with ice cream or can be enjoyed on its own. Queijo da Serra de Estrela. Portugal's Serra de Estrela region is known for its creamy sheep's milk cheese. On bread, as though it were a paste, the taste is robust yet does not scare the simple palate. Preceding the main meal, it's a common practice. Cheese enthusiasts and connoisseurs of Portuguese cuisine will be delighted by Queijo Serra de Estrela. Bifana. Bifana is a well-known snack food in Portugal. This sandwich, which originated in the Évora district, quickly became a favorite at religious events. Garlic, wine, and other seasonings marinate thinly sliced grilled pork and then stuffed into toasted bread. The original sauce is still a closely guarded secret. Bifana has been recreated by creative chefs all across Portugal, and today you can find a wide variety of them from the north to the south of the country. Gambas al ajillo. Portuguese garlic shrimps. Gambas al ajillo is made with shrimp and garlic, which are easy to find in Portugal. First, the chef will sauté minced garlic. Then, they will add shrimp that have been seasoned with olive oil, fresh piri-piri, and spicy peppers to make a delicious dish. The original version of Gambas al Ajillo is from Spain, but this Portuguese version is also different. The people who live there usually eat Gambas al Ajillo with bread, po, and wine. When you're done with the shrimp, you can eat po as a side dish by dipping it in the garlic sauce. Caldeirada de Peixe, traditional fish stew. Fisherman's stew is a traditional dish in Portugal. Caldeirada de Peixe. Various types of fish will be combined by the cook, who will then begin a stew with them, potatoes, tomatoes, herbs, and peppers. Because of the variety of fish available, this dish can be served in various ways. Caldeirada de Peixe should be made with soft, white fish that doesn't fall apart when cooked for a long time. Fishes in Portuguese cuisine include cod, conga, and grouper. Cozido A Portuguesa. Cooking Cozido A Portuguesa is one of the most popular dishes in Portugal and internationally. To make this dish, you will need a variety of meat and sausages and a wide variety of veggies. This hearty recipe is perfect for a chilly winter day. Meat enthusiasts will enjoy this traditional stew, which combines chicken, beef, hog, and various sausages in its ingredients. Potatoes, carrots, cabbage, and beans are some of the other veggies. Minor regional variations in the components and their proportions can be found, but the basic recipe for this traditional dish is the same all over Portugal. Frango Assado, chicken piri-piri. Portuguese chicken frango assado is wrapped in the piri-pila, a scorching and spicy chili pepper that is quite popular in Portugal. Southern African countries such as Rwanda and Tanzania are well known for their use of piri-piri in their cuisine. French fries and a salad of lettuce, tomato, and onion are common accompaniments for this dish in the local cuisine. Churrascarias are the food stands where you may get this chicken meal, which you may not have realized before. These are common occurrences all around Portugal. Ovos moles de Aveiro. An essential sugar and egg yolk combination are all that is needed to make ovos moles de Aveiro. These are one of Portugal's most traditional sweets, cooked at a low temperature and wrapped in a wafer as thin as a sheet of paper. Although they have a distinct yellow and orange tint, Ovos moles de Aveiro's flavor is what truly sets them apart. The exterior wafer is fashioned like shells and fish to pay homage to Aveiro's maritime heritage. Polvo a Lagareiro, Portuguese octopus dish. In addition to fish and sardines, the Portuguese eat a lot of octopuses. Polvo a Lagareiro is a typical Portuguese dish that includes octopus and potatoes. Cooking with a lot of olive oil is referred to as lagareiro in Portuguese. For many bearers, the location between the Tagus and Douro rivers is where Polvo a Lagareiro was first recorded and released. It can be found on any table in Portugal in the modern world. Quick and easy Portuguese lunch recipes like this seafood dish are a terrific way to feed your family. It's a sign of welcome home for the Portuguese when they serve this dish after a successful fishing trip. Torta De Azeitão. Egg-based sweets are ubiquitous in Portugal, and there is a great deal of variety between the various regions. The traditional lemon sponge cake sprinkled in cinnamon and egg yolk and wrapped up to perfection is called the Torta de Azeitão tart, and it has gained quite a bit of notoriety over the years. These pies are a delight for people who enjoy sweets, and they are a snack that should not be skipped if you happen to be in the area of Aveiro. Pastel de Bacalhau. According to a well-known Portuguese adage, there are more cod recipes than there are days in a year. This dish, also known as Bolinho de Bacalhau or Pastel de Bacalhau, is a staple of Portuguese cooking culture. Salt cod, potato, onion, and garlic are all used to prepare this dish. When the salt cod fritter is formed into a ball, it is deep fried. If you're looking for something crispy on the outside and soft on the inside, this is the dish for you. As a Portuguese delicacy, codfish balls are among the most popular. Alheira. Alheira is a smoked, horseshoe-shaped, cylindrical sausage formed of a paste of various meats, pieces of bread, and seasonings that is typical of Portuguese cooking. Alheira de Mirandela, Portugal's most famous regional sausage, is one of the country's 7 culinary wonders. It is widely consumed and well known nationwide. A fried egg is often served with alheira, which can be cooked in various ways and accompanied by potatoes, seasonal vegetables, or fries. Sardines assadas, grilled sardines. Sardinhas assadas, a national dish of Portugal, must be included in any list of must-try meals from the country. It's hard to go wrong with grilled sardines, especially in Lisbon, where they're known for their tangy smoky flavor. You can have it with a roasted pepper salad or on top of cornbread. Pastéis de Nata, Portuguese custard tarts. Jerónimos Monastery, Belém, in the 19th century, evicted monks created this delicacy that quickly became a favorite of the Portuguese people. After that, it went on to dominate the entire planet. The Pastéis de Nata factory still attracts people from all over the world to sample this Portuguese delicacy. Egg custard tarts are often topped with a layer of cinnamon. It's not a dessert, despite what many people believe. Any time of day is okay, but it's best with a cup of coffee. Sopa de cação, dogfish soup. This Portuguese food is prepared and enjoyed by boiling a fish marinated in coriander, lemon, and garlic and served with toast. Whether desired or not, this is unquestionably the most remarkable thing to order and begin your dinner with because of its distinct and delectable flavor. If you don't want to eat it as an appetizer, you can try it as a separate meal. Espetada. The Madeira archipelago of Portugal is home to a delicacy known as espetada. Large pieces of steak marinated in garlic and salt are then skewered over an open flame in hot coals. Espetada is a delicious dish to serve during outdoor gatherings like barbecues and picnics. The beef in this recipe can be substituted with octopus, pork or sausage, although the traditional Madeira dish calls for meat. In Portugal, this dish is accompanied by a cool drink called sangria and bread. Instruction before eat: check food is halal or haram. To subscribe Travel and Taste channel and like videos. For further videos, stay connected.